Figured I'd get on video me just cleaning some of the fans like we need to touch up or just work on. This is table and floor fans, that is, or desk fans. First up is the Duracraft that I bought for Tori, which I kind of wish I'd keep for myself because I really do like to finish on it, but I don't want to go back on my word. And yeah, this one definitely needs a cleaning. And what I'm gonna do is use this cloth here, brush off the dust there, and then just get it a little bit moist and get the dust off the blades. And clean up the grill area a little bit. But for all the filth lovers, this is all the filth that's on it. And surprisingly, even though it's this filthy, it still moves a lot of air. For example, still moves plenty of air despite it being this dusty. Might need a little bit of oil since it's making that sound. But yeah, I'll drop a little bit of oil in it. It won't hurt. So yep, that'll be it for this one, and now show it afterwards. But first, show the inside as well. This is how it's not too bad in there, but I'm gonna clean that off too. So this is the before, and now let me go ahead and clean off, and I'll show you the after. All right, here's the after. Got the blades cleaned up pretty nicely. Just drying off. Just dust it off a little bit more. But for the most part, it's cleaned up pretty nicely. The motor, I got this one just I could. Some of it's it's kind of stuck on there, so I don't want to like damage the motor by doing it. So yeah, Tori, when you get this, you can get it a little bit better. I'm not that well experienced with cleaning motors. I really don't want to mess up this one on you. But it runs well. I soaked the rest of this, and it runs. I'm not gonna run it again like I just did. Well, actually, let me just go ahead and do that. The blades I dried off. I don't want the blades being soaked and they start dripping into the motor. Yeah, moves a lot more air now after being cleaned. Yeah, I still might need oil. I may or may not do it. I might as well do it actually since I'm cleaning it, but the only reason is I want the motor to seep in and I don't want it just to get busted, tipping over and hit something. I usually let them run after I oil them so the oil can seep into the motor. But yeah, but that's this one, and now on to the next one. So I decided to go ahead and actually drop a little bit of oil in this one. Just trying to quiet it down a bit. I'd put more in it. The only thing is the other two fans that I need to work on really need oil a lot more than this one, so I want to save some oil for that. And yeah, it's running a little bit better now, and yeah, that'll probably it for me. Alright, next up is the Lakewood, and there's the Gopher right there. This one definitely needs a lot of oil to it. When you guys saw the video of it when I tested it at Savers, it was working decent only because I let the fan run for a bit, but as you can see, it stops quickly. Here's low. This isn't only because it definitely needs a lot of oil. When I first tested that Savers, it wasn't even spinning at all until I started to let it run for a little bit. And it started to free up little by little. There's medium. Got the high. I'd use this in my bedroom and play with the Galaxy, but there's something in it that's like making so much noise, the vibrations, that it really annoys me. Yeah, the fan definitely needs a good cleaning too, the blades. Enough of the oscillating. It's about the same with the oscillating. For medium. Usually when it needs oil, the oscillating won't even spin at all almost. I don't know why this thing's making so much noise, but if anybody can figure out what it is, that'd be great. And yep, now we go ahead and start cleaning it off. So this is the before. Alright, so I got it oiled up now and cleaned off a bit. I'm going to clean off a little bit more, but I just want to get it cleaned off to the point so I can see how well it works. I couldn't get those off. I tried using this thing, the pliers. That's all I have that can move them and it's not working, so I just had to drop the oil, put it like very close to where that portion right there where it spins, and that's what I did with the blue one that I have, and it's working a lot better now. It's almost working as well as the other one, but I just need to let it run a little bit more and it should be fine. Here it is on low. Medium. And then I actually have two more fans. I forgot there was a fourth one I need to work on. But that one doesn't need too much work. No, huh? And it's definitely over here, just like the blue one. So I think this one's good. I'm going to spin down just to see how it... So it still stops a little bit quick, unfortunately, but it's working a lot better now. I might need a little bit more oil, but I think this is good for now. And now to move on to the next fan. Alright, next up is this Sears that I got for Tori as well. Got this way back in towards the end of 2017. It was actually like the week or two before I left to the DR. So, yeah. This one really needs, this one's in a lot worse shape than the Lakewood. I finally got the grill off of it. That was one reason why, because the grill, these little things on here were somewhat tricky to get off, and I wasn't trying to break them either. There was only two of them on there. So I'm just going to turn it on now, so you can, for those who haven't seen this game before, this is why this one needs a lot of work. I spun it a little bit by hand and it's freed up a bit. It's a lot worse before. So I actually gotta get that Sears price tag off. I'm gonna use the blow dryer so it'll peel off real nice and easy. There's a lovely sound that it makes that I'm going to have to work on. So here it is before, and then I'll show it afterwards once I get it cleaned up and working better. So here's the before. Alright, so I got to see it's working a lot better now. Blades need, I'm just going to clean off a little bit more, but I just want to show it running for the most part. Still need to get the price tag off. So yeah, I got this 4-second week of, I think it was like around, it was towards the end of 2017. I think it was either November or something. Yeah, it was around November I got this. The next one was like the last week or two that I went to the DR. That was the one I got before I went to the DR, not this one. Here it is on low. So it makes some noise. It might need new bearings, I'm not sure, but it's not making that screeching noise like it did before. But it's running. Well, and that's the most important part. Not for the high speed. The fan didn't even need that much oil to begin with, so I'm pretty surprised by that, considering how bad it was. It's definitely perfect for a computer desk. I'd actually use it over there if I didn't already have the Hunter. I have a good spin down to it too. Let's put it back on high. You can still hear the noise of it. I'm not sure. I put as much oil as I thought it needed. I didn't want to overdo it since the fan's already freed up so nicely and it's pretty quiet now. So yep, that'll be it for this one, and now on to the last one. Alright, last but not least is the Holmes table fan, the one that looks like the Hunter Century. Yes, I actually did get this when my mom got it, and I'll explain why. This fan I would never really intended to get, but since I have it, I figured why not. Now the blades on this fan are not metal. They are plastic. In fact, how do I say it? They're basically, for those who have seen those forks or spoons or knives that are plastic ones, but they're made to look like the metal ones, that's literally the type of plastic this fan uses. It's not a bad neighborhood, but you can tell it needs oil. Originally, they posted it for $25, but I dropped that down to $9.99 because that was a complete ripoff. Whoever priced it back then. This is the one I got back 50th week of December on a Friday. Well, my mom, I guess, got it. But yeah, here's the low speed. Oh, no, this is the low speed. Moves very little air. Probably gonna give it to someone maybe locally or sell it some stuff. Because I just need a fan at a desk to move some air. I have no indication of how old the fan is since it doesn't have a yellow sticker on it. But yeah, there it is, and this is the before, and now for the after. Alright, here's the after. This one I didn't really need to put too much oil, but at the same time, the sound's still there, but not that bad like it was before. Performance really isn't that great on it. It's kind of sad, honestly. But if you look, you can see that it has very little wave pitch on it. There's very little pitch, so that very likely explains why it's not that powerful. But yeah, I ordered it. It's working better now. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.